For team B? Yeah, please.
Sir, your basic idea, the idea that was supposed to be innovative, is actually having experts. That is basically you're going to call experts from Western nations. Because sir, let's face it, in India, in terms of steel, we do not have any such industries or even training institutes. I would be really happy to know if you can name even one. And sir, secondly, when you talk about experts and having them train unemployed people who do not have even basic education and then have them recruited in the top steel agencies of India, sir, I don't know how that is going to work out.
Thank you for the question. Ma'am, it's for sure that you haven't heard the description when I was telling the uniqueness, that this is the only institution, this is the only organization that is bringing all the expertise under the same roof. So, and then the answer to your question, you asked that that unemployed people who are not having proper knowledge, how we can put them in industries. In industries, in the blast furnaces, they are not going to use their brain to do any type of programming. They will have to do mechanical work. The experts which we will be hiring to train them, they will be giving them training for the new technologies.
Sir, I think we are having a counter question.
Sir, like you mentioned about the fact that you're going to invest in steel industry, and you yourself have mentioned that steel industry is one of the topmost sectors when it comes to India, and in fact India is at a position of number 4 when it comes to steel industry. So sir, it goes obviously without saying that India in terms of steel industries has already developed. There are already private organizations, already a lot of people are employed. Sir, why do you want to invest in a sector that is already developed and not take up a challenge and go to sectors that are not developed?
Thank you for the question. Your question is that India is the fourth largest manufacturing, steel is the fourth largest manufacturing industry in the world. But the thing is that India is not even able to meet the requirements of its own people. For example, take Japan. He's producing 108 million tons of steel. They are meeting the requirements of their people, plus they are exporting the steel also. Whereas India is just the production rate of India is 72.2 million tons per year, and they are not even able to meet the requirement of their people.
Please, you can't have any counter question now.
They are not even able to meet the requirements of the Indian people, and the export thing is very far away.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. But ma'am, I think you are satisfied with the question. Yes, any other question? Yeah, sure.
On the point of people working in blast furnace, you said you can employ unemployed people. I like to tell you, sir, in Tata Steel, even if you want to work in blast furnace, you should have an ITI degree in mechanical plant. First point, sir. Second point is, sir, talking about the steel industry, despite not having natural resources for the steel industry, we still ranked number 4 on the world level. And despite having that many inflation rates, we have still ranked 4 on the world level. So one is right, our steel plants are already developed. And the other thing is, you will supply third-party employees to MNCs like Tata Steel and Jindal Corporation. The point is, sir, if they already have recruitment cells who go to IITs, triple ITs and NITs, sir, why would they hire you for a 10 crore company? Means even third-party companies like Mafoi company have around...
I got a question, sir. I got a question. I didn't say that I'll be employing my people in Tata Steel or support. First of all, at the beginning of this session, I said that I am targeting the small scale industries that are working like Uttam and Bhushan Industries that are not able to meet the level up to which Tata is doing. Tata Steel Industries was set up in 1907. It's more than a century company. So the 100 years is enough to make a company to grow. India is at the fourth rank just because Tata and SR Groups, these are the highest manufacturers. What about the small companies? They are not being able to produce a lot. Even if India is the 4th largest, what is that need? Because they are not able to fulfill the requirements. And Japan, such a small country, is able to export its products, its steel products.
Sir,
so
sorry
this is very good.
We are running out of time. So please, next question. Yes, sir.
My question to Piyush is that Piyush said that he is going to work for he said that he's going to employ or train the people for these small scale industries. I don't think you know what actually you're doing which is innovative here.
Just as you said that small scale industries do not include much of cost and much of investment. In the same case, the small scale industries do not require the do not require the expertise, complete expertise in people. They just want their labor to be productive.